I joined Nielsen Catalina about 2 months ago. Before that, I ran digital over at Nielsen. You may have heard of Nielsen and Catalina. We're a joint venture. One of the things that I saw in my prior life at Nielsen was that you have a situation right now with marketers, very much like what Andrew outlined before, where you've had a mainstay of television, which has been great, very predictable, very effective. And as audiences have started to migrate to digital properties, the marketers have to follow them. But the problem is we have this crisis of confidence right now, right? And when we look at actually effectiveness of TV versus digital, you find that TV is typically about 50 to 80% more effective on average. And
okay, that's probably super controversial to the people in this room, like pretty controversial. So say more. And I think, I mean, the reasons for that, are some of it are things we know, like the viewability, the fraud issues, the broken supply chains. But part of it also is that I think to some extent we've forgotten some of the basics, right? And this actually, you heard, we actually, our head of research, Leslie Wood, did this really interesting study with David Poltrack from CBS last year, where they actually went back through all the I think we have about 9 years of history of sales effectiveness work we've done, mapping exposures to media to actual sales, and looked at the kind of the 3 drivers for what drove sales most. Not surprisingly, creative was number 1, as everyone was talking about. Number 2 is reach, but reach in a specific way, not just of people, right, but actually of purchase occasions. So in other words, if someone's going to the market today, you don't want to get them tomorrow, right? You want to get them before they go. And the last is context. And I think when we come back to why things do or don't work, that's the one I think we're going to be doing a lot of deep dives into is context. Because in digital, there's so many varieties of that pie, of how you can target, of the kind of formats, the kind of devices that I don't think we fully understand right now. So. Well, I love David Moore's point as well, though, about creative specifically, and that the creative shops get most excited about the television commercials that they create. You know, how do we get them excited about what's possible here? I think he had some good thoughts and answers on that, but that's just a side note on things I'm excited about, because we've been talking about targeting and measurement a lot in the last 10 years. How do we add creative back to the targeting and measurement conversation? So.